Hey guys, welcome back to the Canadian adventure. I know it's been 6 months, but whatever, there was a pandemic, and there still is, so yeah, cool. So I hope everyone's okay. So yeah, the Canadian adventure, FC Edmonton, why have I brought it back? So I want to finish the season. We got like halfway, so we might as well just finish it. So the weird thing is, it's been like 10 updates to Football Manager since I played this, and I've played the game a lot more, so I had to do some changes. So let's have a quick look. So tactically, so this is still I wanted to still use the 4-4-2 that I've been using. I didn't want to immediately switch to a 4-5-1 gegenpress like everyone else. So I'm going to keep my 4-4-2, my direct 4-4-2, but I've made some slight changes. So the slight changes I have made is I'm counter pressing and I'm distributing quickly, just because I found this year that's like a must in every tactic. And a slightly higher defensive line, and obviously playing for set pieces. And I've actually done my set pieces. So what I was doing 6 months ago, I don't know, because I didn't even have takers. So what the hell? So now I've got a nice dirty long throw-in tactic. Even though I haven't really got a great long throw taker, you get chances. I've got massive blokes in this team, so that's what we're going to go for. As for games, so I did play a couple of full season games just to like see if my tactics still worked at all. So after the Herediano game, who I believe are from Costa Rica, so I do remember that, we had a 2-0 win against league rivals Forge, with Umar Divock getting both goals. Rested Eastern Ongaro in this one. The awfully named York 9 FC, who I'm amazed hasn't assaulted me on Twitter yet for me constantly saying it, went down to a last minute 1-0 winner from Ongaro. I literally had like 40 shots to none, but 92nd minute Eastern Ongaro pops up with a goal. And then Cavalry beat a 10-man Cavalry side 2-1. Tony Charney getting a goal from the corner, and Umar Divock coming off the bench, or starting actually, and getting a good goal. So what are we going to achieve with these last few episodes? Because it's only going to be like 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 episodes. First of all, we're going to play the Canadian Championship final, first and second leg, against Toronto. Now, I don't think we stand any chance of beating them, especially over 2 legs. 1 leg, I think we could have coped it, but whatever. And this episode, that's what we're going to do. And then we are going to play... I think what we'll do then, the next episode, we'll play I can't even. Isidro Metapan from El Salvador. I think what we'll do is we'll play that first leg. Or do we just do a big episode and then just play 4 games? We could just do a big episode. Yeah. Well, whatever. So this episode we're going to do Toronto. Next episode we'll do something to do with the North American League. Whatever. And then we'll finish the season. Have a quick look at how the guys have done. And then, yeah, that'll be the Canadian adventure finished, ready for Football Manager 2021 in November. So, today we have Toronto. In Toronto. So let's look at the side I'm going to put out. So, we're going to keep James in goal. The guy's solid, never any problems. We've got Alan Zeeby at right back. Kareem Moses at right centre back. Amir Didic at left centre back. And Roman Soria as an inverted wingback. David Doe on the left. Lovely loan Oakley Booth. I've decided to change him to Mazzala, so I had him playing as a box to box. I was getting nothing out of him. So let's try Mazzala, see if he can be creative in the middle. Big Tony Charney as my machine, and Bruno Zeeby on the right. I like having the Zeeby partnership. Obviously, our Lord and Saviour Tomi Amobi up top. Tomi Amiobi up top, with Eastern Ongaro. Just goal machines with the direct play. This is my best chance, I think, in this game, is to just hit on the long. We're either going to get smashed or we'll do all right. So as for Toronto, they haven't actually done that well in the MLS this season. So they were 8th in their conference, and they're one of the sides that are usually up there. So I think that's a bit of a shocking season, really. And to be fair, so did Montreal Impact, who actually offered me a job. So I turned them down, obviously. FC Edmonton for life. But yeah, the only Canadian side that's done anything really is Vancouver. So I think we've already beaten them. We have. So we've got nothing to fear from Toronto. So let's go. So I'm recording this in a really weird way. So I got, since the last episode, which is years ago, I got a new PC. So what I'm doing is I'm recording my laptop's Football Manager to my PC for this recording thing. So it should make the 3D problem we had last time just not a thing, but it has made the footage slightly blurry, and I can't fix it. So I don't know if it's my my Ava Media's on the way out, or it's just because it's such a text-intensive game, but this is the best I can do, so I'm sorry if it's a little blurry, but you should be okay. Should be okay. Alright, submit team. Right, we're at the BMO field in Toronto. We've got Big Josie Altidore up top, Michael Bradley holding midfield. So it's not. This is a decent team. This is a very decent team. I've also got my entire team on yellow cards, so if I don't get it done in this game, I think next game might be a struggle. So good luck, boys. Let's pull off an upset. Some people have labelled your team as potential giant killers. Are you confident of pulling an upset? They're a good team, but I back the lads. Breaching the best defence. There's a number of ways we can beat them. As leading scorers, are you looking forward to another positive? Sure. Oh, why is there always so many when we do this? Right. So we start with an immediate Toronto highlight. It's Osaro getting behind. That's a good clearance from Alan Zeeby. Hope it is pronounced Zeeby. If he's ever watching this, or Bruno, please let me know if I'm saying it right. We've got Bruno Zeeby. Right the way back to Connor James. That is a press. He's done it right, to be fair. You can already see the absolute quality of their team compared to mine. We're going to be hanging on here, boys. We're going to be hanging on. It's difficult because I don't really want to change my tactics just because we're playing a team that's much better. I know that sounds really silly, but it's done me so well in every other competition, and I don't think I've... So if I was going to do this save again, I would have two tactics at the beginning so they'd get familiarity, but obviously that's a goal. So when I started playing this, I clearly didn't have a clue what I was doing, so we get better. But anyway, let's see this goal from Toronto. Bradley knocks the ball out to Gallardo. Just sticks it on the back post. Osaro completely unmarked. 1-0 Toronto. All right. So overall, I think we're not just not affecting them, are we? Not affecting them at all. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, boys and girls? I think we're just doing too much of this. So let's take all this out. Go as direct as we can. Sit with the tempo. Let's not distribute to anything, because obviously we want to play it long, so what's the point? Let's distribute straight to Tommy. Right. Let's see if that has any positive or negative effects on this game. That's Charney's yellow card, so I expect that's him missing the next game. It's a good goal there from Alejandro Pozuela. You can't really stop that kind of quality. So let's see this in 3D. Oh, that's an interesting angle. So Benezit's got the ball. Osorio. He's got too much space, and he just picks his spot. I mean, that's a great finish. To be fair, it's a great finish. I'm going to start thinking about changes now. I think Charney's having a bad game, and he's going to miss the next game. So, let's have a look. I think let's get Divock's been on a bit of a run of form, and Edwino Bonsu tends to do some stuff for me. I think we'll just have to stick with Charney. I hope we get a set piece because he's about 6'4". So if we can get a throw in or a corner, you never know. You never know, guys. He's playing awful. Michael Bradley. It's a good save from Connor James. Cleared for a corner. We've really done nothing. That's what disappoints me. Sorrow again. Michael Bradley. Good save from Connor James. Brutal. Brutal. Got a throw in. Poor throw in. But yeah, the set piece takers, I think I've got a corner taker that's got about 11. That's like the best set piece taker I have. So obviously now I know I always have a set piece master in the side. We've got a throw in. It's unlucky. Divock's got a chance, and it's a finish. And there's a glimmer, tiny glimmer of hope. So Benezit's caught by Oakley Booth, lays it off. Great pass by Alan Zeeby, it has to be said. One touch, bottom corner. Umar Diok or Divock or whatever he's pronounced. It's a good finish. That's been a good runner for. He might start the next. I think he might have to start the next game actually because of Tomi Amiobi. So 2-1. I don't think we deserve the 1, but we'll take it. We go on to the second leg. But the boys did alright. So I'm just going to send my assistant straight away. Obviously all my players are knackered. So we'll do the old Football Manager trick of resting them for 2 days. I don't even know if this is good. Like this is a good idea, but I always like to do it. Always seems to get the condition up. So Choney's going to be banned. That's disappointing. Not a problem. So yeah, look at the scheduling there. Got Toronto, 1 day off. Pacific, 1 day off. Isdra, Metapan. I think it's going to be the second team against Pacific. For sure. The title race hot tub. I mean, this is really is a moment in time because they've already changed the Canadian Premier League to a more sensible league system, I believe, for the coming season. Obviously, depending on Corona, I have no idea. So I've already won the first part of this season. If you're keeping up with the show, you know this, but it's been 6 months, so I better remind myself more than anyone. So I'm guessing, I think we figured this out last time, is I'll just, no matter what, I'm going to a final with the winner of this league. I presume if I win it, the second team in this league. And then we'll see what happens, I guess. I'd like to think after all this season of smashing teams we'll win it, but who knows? Just ignore all of this. They need to really improve press conferences on 21 because it's just a pointless endeavour on this. I don't think anyone really does them beyond the first season, or if you're new to the game, you probably do them. But anyone who's played the game is just like, send assistant, send assistant, send assistant. I'm not going to do it. So I hate team meetings because they always go wrong for me, so I'm just not going to bother. My morale is fine. So if we go on dynamics, like good, very good, excellent, that's all I need to know. All green. I don't need a team meeting. So we got, I'm guessing there's away goals. We'll check in a minute. But, you know, and we're at home, so there is a chance. There's a slimmer of a chance we could win this. And I guess qualify for the North American Champions League. Because at the minute we're in the North American Europa League, I guess. Let's praise Telly. Good lad. Apparently I've signed a head of sports science for a save I'm not continuing. So good job me. Right. So we've lost Charney. So the immediate replacement, I believe, is Marshall. Let's double check. Yeah. My Haitian international, so he can go straight in. So it's difficult because Easton's a better player. I have to have Tommy because he's my target man. So let's swap out Diox for this match, and let's do those tactical changes we made at the end of this one, and just kind of hope for the best. See, now normally I would drop the line here, but FM20 is so reliant on the high line and pressing that I kind of don't want to be honest. It fills me with dread at the thought of doing so. So more direct. Okay. Let's go for it. Everyone's condition is okay. That's fine. If this carries over, I could have like 6 players out for the beginning of next season if I actually played this again, which is pretty funny. So they've played pretty much the same team. Wonder if they didn't. Hopefully they haven't rested and they're a bit more tired. I know they're professional players, so that's probably not true, but. Yeah, cool. Right. Go on, lads. Let's give this a go. Kareem Moses starts this off. Just nice patient build up for my direct team. It's Oakley Booth into Omar Divock. Doe. Divock. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on. So Umar Divock justifies his selection. So Divock in there. Gets a bit lucky here, I think. Yeah. David Doe, first time cross. Terrible clearance from O'Keller. Divock just pops in the bottom corner. 2-2. We didn't check if there was away goals, so we'll just have to wait and see at the end. Sorry with a long throw. Back out to Soria. Marchelin. Soria beats his man. Bruno ZB into Divock. What an inspired choice. 6 minutes in. It's 2-0 to Edmonton. So just good work down this right side for Soria, who's my left back, by the way. Bruno ZB. Just a good finish. Divock. To have 3 goal-scoring strikers is just... Edmonton should be winning everything. I don't know what they did in real life, but they should be winning everything. So again, we're just not having possession, but we are dominating the game in terms of goals, which is the most important metric, guys. Don't want to touch anything. That's my worry now. So they got a corner. Gonzalez still offering a threat. One more goal for them would cancel out any away goals. So another free kick. Michael Bradley back post. That is the away goals gone, but this is still a game. It's disappointing to concede from a set piece because I've got, like I said, some big lads. Just gets up ahead, doesn't he? Right, that was awful, Amar. So we got. Right. Sorry on the break. Through to Divock. Can he get a hat trick? Oh, he's unlucky. Unlucky. I must pronounce his name differently every game, by the way. I apologise for that. But right, so I think we're getting away with one a bit at the minute. Everyone's happy. Don't want to change any of the tactics. Don't want to change any of the players. We'll just keep going. Marcelin being on a booking worries me slightly, but he's not good enough to come on, really. Let's get the old get creative shoe, lads. So Connor James. Shocking. Absolutely shocking goal kick. Divock's broken ahead. Can he get a third? Oh, he's unlucky. He looks like he looks up for it. Up for it is the description. Booth onto David Doe. He's in the box. It's Bruno ZB. He's unlucky. If we can just get a ball in. Marshall in. Amiobi. Taylor Booth. Oh, it's 3-2. Right, now what do I do now? Do I set up shop or what? So good work again from Bruno ZB. Why do I keep trying to call him Brian? Terrible cross. Marchelin wins it. Little touch from Amiobi. First time bottom corner from Spurs loanee Taylor Oakley move. Alright, what can we do here? I think bringing Zaledo gave Doe because he's nervous. Just a bit more pace on the left side. Right, so got a throw in. Oh, that's a good clearance. Unbelievable. How have we done that? It's FC Edmonton, 4-3 aggregate winners. Excellent, boys. Which I believe means we are Canadian Championship winners. I'm sure we're about to be told, so let's have a look. There we go. We win the Canadian Championship. Can we be stopped? Can we be stopped? Let's send my assist. He deserves it. Michael Laudrup is not on my level. The border happy, which is what we need to know. Everyone's knackered though. We're overachievers. That's amazing. So before I forget, I'm going to give everyone a day off. Lads, well done. Have a day off. We got a run in. So, first trophy ticked off. We're Canadian Championship champions. We are the best team in Canada. So, the focus returns now to the North American League. I don't know what order I'm going to play these games in, but you'll know when the episode goes up. We're definitely going to play the second leg. I don't know whether to play the first leg purely because I think they've got one player. I feel like we'll beat them by 10, and there'll be another one of those episodes sitting here watching 20 goals go in. I'll decide in a minute. But thank you for watching if you've returned to the Canadian Adventure. If you like the show, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll see you next time.